talked to Junior. I told him that you were ill.
You told Junior that I'm dying?
I told him that you might be, yes.
What do you think? How could you do that? Don't you have any idea how he's gonna feel? I have to go talk to him.
Dixie, stop.
How could you?
Don't do this to yourself.
Sure.
It can't be good for you.
For myself.
Why don't you sit down? I'll get you a
Just
glass.
give me one reason why I just stab you in the heart right now. How could you? Don't you care about your son? Don't you know what this could do to him?
You don't love our son any more than I do, Dixie.
This is just your way of getting points, isn't it? You know, this is all a big power trip to you, isn't it?
Junior came to me. He was concerned. He'd picked up on your depression. He was begging me for answers. Now, what do I say to him? I can't answer your questions. I'm only your father.
No, you come to me, and we talk about it together.
Calmly and rationally, you and me?
Yes. I know what I'm doing, Adam. I was handling this my way.
And I'm handling it my way. I did switch the tapes. Yes, I confess to that. But like Junior, I'd seen that you were not the same person after you came back to town. And if that had anything to do with our son, then I had a right to know what it was.
You have put yourself in the center of this to control it, and you have ruined a child's life. I am his mother. I'm the one who's held his life together since the day he was born.
Because I've allowed it.
Oh, you've allowed it?
Because I realized that he was better off with his mother. Not because I haven't wanted him with me every single day.
Well, guess what, Adam? Look, now he's with you, and because of your foolish, selfish actions, he's living in terror.
I am selfish? If, God forbid, you should die, have you thought this thing through, Dixie? Do you really think that a videotape to your son is going to make up for the anguish and loss and anger he's going to feel? That's a lot worse than selfish. That's an act of a coward.
You're going to have to let me speak with my attorney now. And if you do not, then I will know that you have truly turned into the Gestapo.
Oh, I don't have to be the Gestapo. Not at all. Not to make your life uncomfortable.
Please be okay, Mateo. Please be okay. Please be okay.
Come upstairs, I'll put you to bed.
I don't want to go to bed.
Mateo, please, we were at the hospital all night. The nurses said you need complete rest.
Okay, listen, I'm gonna read my newspaper, I'm gonna lie on the couch. That's rest for me.
You've always been so hard-headed, you know that? But under the circumstances, it's a good thing.
No, you can't go out there in the cold. It's freezing, and I think you're coming down with something. You're feverish. You're coming down from hiding in this freezing water.
I never thought it was possible to love somebody this much. Or to be loved the way that you love me.
Who's that?
Well, it better be your grandmother with the money, or we're in big trouble because I am not going in that hole again.
John.
Well, hello. You guys are still here. You know, I looked all over the place for that hollow tree trunk you told me about, and I couldn't find it anywhere. But I knew how important it was for you to get this money quickly, so I saw the shack, took a chance,
Whoa, wait a minute. What are you doing delivering the money?
Well, who did you expect? The guy with the big check from the magazine sweepstakes? Is there a problem here?
Ryan, I tried to come up with other ways to get the money, but I couldn't. I swear it. David was the only person I could ask.
That whole story about your grandmother and the elm tree and writing down the combination?
I had to lie. I knew that if I told you I was gonna go to David, you'd be furious. And but he came through for us. Ryan, look, he's got the money. We can take the money and we can go. We can leave the country and we can start over. Please, Ryan, let's just take the money, no questions asked, and go. Now, tell me what I should do.
Your Uncle Porkchop loves you.
I can't believe he got you involved in this in the first place.
He didn't. The whole thing was my idea, the whole thing.
Yeah, I know. You came up with this master plan, but he's the one that got you to broke the law.
He didn't do that either, no. No, I came to him with the plan because he was in such bad trouble.
Him running away was your idea.
You know, the DNA evidence came in and everything, and they arrested him, you know, and he looked so hopeless.
Tink, how could you possibly do that? What the heck do you think you were thinking? You know, I gotta believe at the root of this whole thing, this mess, is this... what's going on with Raquel and Max.
So what? Who cares why I did what I did if it helps out a friend? In your days as a cop, to save a buddy's life, you wouldn't stop to analyze before you took a bullet. You would just do it.
Yeah, I just do it.
Yeah. Only now I got Mateo to think about. And if something is really wrong with him, I will die. What do you think? What do you think I should do? What would you do in my position?
Mateo, thank goodness you're okay.
Janet, I can't let you see him. The doctors say he has to rest.
Raquel, please. It's okay, Janet. Come on in.
I went to the hospital and they said they sent you home. Are you really okay? Hayley's worried sick about you.
Do you mind?
Of course. Don't let your huevos rancheros get cold.
I'm fine. I just have a bump on my head. How's Hayley?
Well, terrible. Jack's keeping her incommunicado. He won't even let her have news about you, not until she gives up Ryan's whereabouts.
And? Did she?
No.
Even with me in the hospital?
Look, I gotta call Trevor so he can get her news that you're okay. You know what? It'd be even better if she could see you in person. She's worried sick about you. I mean, she's just so upset that she couldn't be with you when you were hurt.
Are you sure about that?
Well, of course. I'll tell you what. Why don't you come down to the jail with me? We'll make Jack let Hayley see you. Mateo, don't you want to reassure Hayley that you're okay?
I'm a coward? Do you have any idea how I have felt for the last 3 months? I have wanted to hold my child next to me, to hang on to him for life. But instead, I have dealt with my fear and my sadness alone to spare him, to allow him to have something of a childhood.
You're depriving him of the chance to say goodbye to you.
No, I will know when and if that time happens.
What if he comes home one day and finds you being carted away, dead?
Oh, for God's sake, Adam, that's not gonna happen.
No, why not? It happened to me. I was exactly where Junior is. I was almost exactly his age. One day I had a big fight with my mother. I wanted to go fishing. She wanted me to take Stuart with me. I said, no. I yelled something at her and stormed out of the house. I went fishing. Had a great time with my buddies. Never gave her another thought. When I got home, I saw Stuart lying in the grass, crying his eyes out. I thought, what a baby. And then I looked up at the house and I saw them carrying my mother out in her pine box. She'd been sick a long time. She didn't want us to know. She didn't want us to worry. So I never had a chance to say, Mom, I didn't mean that. I love you. Goodbye. If I'd have known, I would have been nicer to her. I could have made her feel better. I wasn't going to let our son go through that.
Adam, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry that happened to you. But the exact opposite happened to me. We lived through my mother's very long illness. It affected every day of our lives for years. Can you imagine watching your mother suffer, powerless to help her? I didn't want to put Junior through that kind of dread and hopelessness, that kind of situation. I wanted him to have a mother that was reasonably healthy, to remember a mother that was reasonably well.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
I'll call your doctor.
No, don't, really. I just need to take a pill. This happens sometimes.
I'll get some more.
No, don't. I can get it myself. Thank you.
Liza, it's Tad. I got out of the barbecue.
Well, didn't we take our sweet time about it, Tad Martin?
I got out as fast as I could.
Well, it wasn't fast enough.
Come on, Liza, let's not start. I want to see you.
Well, if you want to see me so bad, then why are you on the phone? Why aren't you over here?
Because it's too risky.
Risky? I told you my parents were going to be out for the entire evening.
But they could come home at any time, and we have to play it careful, right? For your sake.
Where are you?
I'm at the Heart. I tell you what, why don't you come over here and meet me? We'll go somewhere else, and then we'll make up for lost time.
Well, Tad, if you'd like to see me so much, then you can just pick me up.
Hello, Liza.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Nelson.
I hope I'm not disturbing you.
No, what can I do for you?
Well, I don't want to keep you. Is your mother here?
No, she and Daddy went out to dinner, but I'll take a message for her.
Well, that would be nice. May I come in?
Sure.
Yes. Thank you. You see, what's happened is this. Now, the bridge club is supposed to meet at my house tomorrow. Yeah. But it turns out, I just found out that the men are coming to replace the rain gutters tomorrow. They're going to be all over the place. It'll be utter chaos. So I was thinking that perhaps your mother wouldn't mind if we had the meeting here.
Well, I don't think that she'll mind. I'll tell her when she comes home. I'll give her the message.
That's wonderful. Now, you tell her that, of course, I will bring all the refreshments. She needn't worry about that.
Well, I think she was planning on doing it, so I don't think she'll mind.
Well, if she has any objections, you just tell her to call me.
Fine.
Doesn't matter what time.
Oh, well, I'll give her the message.
Very good.
Okay.
Well, I suppose I really mustn't keep you any longer.
Okay. Good
Thank you, darling. Oh,
who in the world?
Oh.
What are you doing here?
I thought you wanted to see me.
Well, you thought wrong. How dare you ring my doorbell this late at night? I told you I never wanted to see you again.
I should have brought a butterfly net.
I wouldn't be caught dead with the likes of you, Tad Martin.
Oh, yeah? Well, I've got news for you. I don't fancy your company that much either. You little snob, and if you want me, you know where to find me.
Well, don't flatter yourself. I never want to see you again.
Bye-bye.
You know, I'm actually beginning to enjoy this. It's been nice getting to know you.